went off without a hitch, but how am I supposed to get the rabbit out of the hat? The problem for another day. Now, I've always found the theater to be frankly repulsive. The idea of conscientiously deciding to return to King Henry VI on 15 different occasions is absurd. But I went on a spree of interviews with actors who had previously worked with Kenneth Myers recently, and I picked up on a piece of theater lingo that made me feel like a real dynamite guy. I learned that to say good luck to each other before a performance, actors say, break a leg. Except the actors who worked with Kenneth Myers told me that he didn't say break a leg, he said break a leg and die. They talked about this cool, icy stare he had when he said it, that made them feel like if they didn't give the performance of their lives, they'd lose them. Now, what I got from these interviews was fairly valuable to me as I was trying to glean as much information as I could about the deceased.
My name is Brock Hazard. I was born to play the lead in Kenneth Myers' The Amazon the Musical. I spent 6 months training in the actual Amazon for this part, and I didn't even make it past the side. I never got to show him my skills before he died. But I didn't murder him. I promise.
Kenneth Myers had the nerve to call my costume designs cheap and tasteless. You know who had taste? The brilliant soul that killed that sorry excuse for a man. Of course, it wasn't me, unfortunately.
Kenneth Myers did? Really? Well, we never saw eye to eye, but as a successful producer, I just can't afford to have any enemies. I will say, though, whoever killed him, hero among men.
You know, Kenneth, he was just a sour grape. I'm a writer by trade. I like to write. So occasionally I'd throw a script his way. Who knows? Maybe he'd like it. Maybe he'd turn it into something. But no, he would just spit on it right in front of me. You know, with his mouth. It was awful. It was really degrading and hurtful, quite honestly. But I would never kill a man. You know, I take all that anger and that frustration I feel, and I put it right into my scripts. Oh, and also, I'm blind.
But they had all been seen out of town on the days leading up to and on the day of Kenneth Myers' death. So, they were innocent. I hope what Ida's been digging up is more useful.
This evening, I set out to interview Kenneth Myers' aunt, Annie. She works in London as a theater director, but she flew to New York when she heard about what happened to Kenneth. Now she's staying in a hotel nearby in Brooklyn, and she's kindly agreed to let me interview her. But if what I've heard is true, I've got my hands full. God, I hate actors. Hello? I was told I might find you in here?
You caught me! I was having a bath. But I do like an audience, so I'll answer your questions.
Good. I'm Detective Ida, and you're Annie, I hope. And I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your relationship with Kenneth Myers, and anything else that might help me in my investigation.
You may ask, why? And I retort, well, not that you know, but across the pond the nature of baths is one less of soap, and one more of self-reflection. And thus nudity and water are not necessarily necessary to a bath.
My nephew, Kenny. You're not going to ask me about the Chekhov joke? Ha 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 ha. One usually laughs. And yes, I know he's dead. It happens to the best of us. Bad. And yet the public ate it up. And he received one standing ovation after the next, after the next, after the next, with superfluous confetti. A mark on our family. All these questions. To interrogate a national treasure such as myself is almost unpatriotic. Almost communist. Don't quote me on that, darling. The only C word the government hears out of my mouth is, oh, crumpets. No, thank you, darling. No, I'm fasting. Poor girl. Working class, can't be helped.
The only other person that I might know. Well, have you talked to his roommate? Some liquor last name.
They Thank you for the recommendation. I had you theater people all wrong. This is the most relaxed I've been in years.
My interview today was with a man named John. He is the chef at Rice and Beans. I didn't understand a word of what he said, but after getting it translated, I found it to be quite interesting. Take a look. あなたの名前を教えて。
わしの名はジョン・マローカ、命令33歳。まあ、ニューヨークのことは僕に住んでいます。そいつの名前はポールです。24分30秒ぐらいで車けど、ローラースケートを使ったらなんか、そういうの30分24秒とも。はい、ルク様のまあ絶望じゃないですけどね。まあ日本に私は寿司を作ったところ、沖縄、そう、日本の一番でかいの橋です。まあ12年でわしは寿司のことを比べています。ここにライス&ビーンズのところに行きました。メキシカンのことがわかんないからさ。まあいやメキシカンはなんかビーンズと使ってるね。大変ですよね。だからビーンズの寿司を作ってる。そうですね。やっぱりなんかそういうのビーンズの寿司が使うことができるのか。さあこう坂のところ。
ケネス・マイヤーズを殺しましたか？
ケニーちゃんが死んだのか。まあいつもここに来て悲しいじゃん。いつも僕の食事がなんか食べて美味しいって言ってたし、同じことを出して調理像のものを食べてなんかちょっと辛いけど美味しかった。なんかあなたのやつがそれがシアターって言ったものを使ってて、なんかプレイって言ってなんか僕が見たかった。いつも最初のアクトがすごくって言って、まあ誰も見ないとちょっと悲しいな。絶望です。じゃあ分かった。なんかボスのことが全然言わないって言ってるけど、ビーンズはどこにもらうか言うね。
Today I've met with an actor by the name of Bernstein, Beret, Bagel, Bernard Bishop, an actor who knew Kenneth Myers. And let me tell you, I did not like him. He was very mean to me. That man was more stuck up than a painting and more full of himself than a Russian doll. However, he did give me some valuable information about the death of Kenneth Myers, and perhaps even revealed a possible motive. Hello, my name is Agent Rhymes, and I am on the team of people trying to figure out who murdered Kenneth Myers. Now, if you will, please give me a moment. Hope it's not bothering you, and answer a few questions I have, Mr.
Well, surely you know who I am.
Yes, I mean, I was told your name was Bernard Bishop.
Have you never seen my West End performance of A Telephone Rings in Iceland?
No, sir.
This is Harshire's Lovers?
Nope.
The Problem with Poor Edmund.
Never heard of it.
For Whom the Door Closes.
Don't think so.
7 Lovely Ladies Come A-Calling, an operetta in 4 acts.
I would stop trying.
The Leaky Dinghy Offense. Surely you've seen The Leaky Dinghy Offense.
I'm sorry, but I just don't like theater. Okay?
Well, now that is a true crime. I am Sir Bernard Bishop, a legend of both stage and screen. And the occasional commercial, if the director has a vision and the product is good.
And what do you know about Kenneth Myers' murder?
Well, I just know he deserved it.
Sorry, he deserved it?
Oh, sorry, simply a vocal warm-up exercise. I know he deserved it, I know he deserved it, I know he deserved it. You see, it's perfectly innocent.
Okay, that makes sense. How do you know him?
He was my director.
And what did you think of him?
What did I think of him? Well, I think he was an ungrateful,
selfish, self-centered, no good, no talent hack with no appreciation for the gold that I spun from each and every time I took the stage.
That was, pretty harsh.
Or was it not harsh enough? Did you know he didn't cast me in his latest production? Me! Bernard Bishop! Star of the Tony-nominated It Takes a Village to Raise a Feral Armadillo.
I've never heard of it. That was nominated for a Tony?
No! But it should have been. I have always been his. Always. I made his career. He's long been given credit for my brilliant performances. The minute Myers didn't cast me as his lead, he was dead to me. And now, well, I suppose he is to everyone else as well.
You seem pretty intense about this guy. A lot of reason to hate him. I would say that's a motive.
Motive? Ill feelings? No! No! Nothing could be further from the truth. We were like brothers, beloved brothers. Oh, yes, yes, yes. What I just said right now, those weren't my true feelings. No, of course not. That was simply my most famous soliloquy from the play. From the play, the innocence of Sir Engelbert. I played Sir Engelbert, a misunderstood actor who, as the title will tell you, was completely innocent.
Yep, never heard of it.
Oh, you must see it. I assure you, it is a very, very real play, not at all made up.
So you must be in mourning about all this.
Yes, when I heard of the news, I was truly, truly devastated. I don't know what I'll do without my beloved maestro. I may never take the stage again.
Really? Never take the stage again?
Well, you have a point. It would be truly horrid to take that opportunity away from my fans. It would be selfish of me. But if you are looking for someone with ill feelings, motive, your words, not mine, then I recommend Annabelle Williams. She also wasn't cast in Myers' latest production, but unlike yours truly, she does not have the cornucopia of theatrical opportunity.
I think I have all the information I need. Thank you.
Of course, the pleasure was all mine. It's always nice meeting a fan. I bid you adieu.
Well, team, Bernard Bishop seems to be like the breathing apparatus of a fish composed of two perpendicular lines. The man is guilty.
I don't know what you're trying to say, Rhymes, but my day just led me to another man to interview. I don't know his name, I just know he sells beans to Rhonda Ravioli.
I don't remember anything I spoke about in my interview, but I just feel so rejuvenated and refreshed. I should investigate murders more often.
I have this feeling, this tingle in the back of my head. I feel like I'm on the right track.
I think you may have been drinking too much pre-1929 Coca-Cola.
Rhymes, I need you on top of your game. You need to be like a man on a quest to reclaim his small intestines and colon from a man who stole them. Follow your gut.
I've got a big day ahead of me, so I'm off to my usual nighttime routine. A warm glass of milk, a good cuddly-wuddly with my doggies, and bed by 9 p.m.
Sounds good, Rhymes. I'll probably just stay up, attempting to immortalize this moment in which I feel true relaxation, so it doesn't fade like all the other joys in my life have. Yep, sounds like a good Tuesday.
And I'm going to bed now to rest my stomach in preparation for tomorrow, when I eat a heaping serving of sushi mexicano with a side of murder.